In light of the recent National Security Agency's PRISM revealings and the flight of whistleblower Edward Snowden from the United States to his place of exile in Russia, Snowden has been painted in many different ways since these revelations broke. That include traitor, defector, patriot, and hero. The English newspaper The Guardian broke the NSA story on June 6, 2013, by way of an unknown whistleblower, later to be known as Edward Snowden. The Guardian's first piece in a long series of articles exposing the NSA's PRISM program, The Guardian and the Washington Post published photos of leaked PowerPoint slides outlining the PRISM program in a briefing for government officials. The PowerPoint slides showed the willing bulk collection of information from top technology companies such as Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, and Facebook. The information that is collected includes email, chat, social media information, stored data, and file transfers that have been court-ordered by the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. On June 9th, Edward Snowden, a former NSA contractor, revealed himself as the whistleblower.
They're typically maligned. It becomes a thing of these people are against the country, they're against the government, but I'm not. I'm no different from anybody else. I don't have special skills. I'm just another guy who sits there day to day in the office, watches what's happening, and goes, this is something that's not our place to decide. The public needs to decide whether these programs and policies are right or wrong. And I'm willing to go on the record to defend the authenticity of them and say, I didn't change these. I didn't modify the story. This is the truth. This is what's happening. You should decide whether we need to be doing this.
A whistleblower, as defined by thefreedictionary.com, is one who reveals wrongdoing within an organization to the public or to those in positions of authority. There has been a long timeline of individuals that have spoken out about illegal activity in their workplaces to the press. The names include Mark Felt, a government informant who exposed the Watergate scandal to the Washington Post, Daniel Ellsberg, a military analyst who leaked the Pentagon Papers to the Washington Post, and more recently, Chelsea Manning, a United States soldier who recently divulged classified documents to WikiLeaks.
Whistleblowers are like canaries in the mine. They send us warning signals to expose injustice and abuse. Without them, we often wouldn't know what governments are doing in our name and the crimes that are being committed on our behalf.
Whistleblowing and the press have been inextricably linked in the past because of journalism's crucial role in a democratic nation.
The responsibility as a journalist is to tell the truth.
To ensure that there's scrutiny.
To act as the watchdog of society.
Giving a voice to the voiceless.
It's not comfortable. It's sometimes dangerous.
Affecting public opinion with information.
What's the reality of it? The raw, naked truth.
There has to be a place where citizens can turn to as a reliable tool to make decisions about their own lives.
Now that we are in the age of technology and social media, the effectiveness of journalism through new media has taken the delivery of news to new heights.
Our pockets are filled with gadgets and technology, so it's no surprise journalists are using these same tools to cover breaking news.
I think technology has driven the speed of news. Journalists used to use the pen and paper, the camera, the film, all that good stuff. But today's audience has changed. We're in an on-demand society. We listen, we watch on various devices. We don't watch the 6 o'clock news, so journalists now have to be concerned with how can I get this up right now, because if I don't have it up now, my audience is out of here.
The wide-reaching and instantaneous reporting that is the present state of journalism is in part why Edward Snowden had chosen to use the press to spread these startling links. As for the particular newspaper that was used, The Guardian has a storied history in this line of work.
And I should say, The Guardian is a 200-year-old news organisation with a storied history of breaking large stories. We did WikiLeaks. We are even accustomed to the mega leak. But in America, we're 2.5 years old, and we live in a small loft in Soho.
The fate of Edward Snowden going forward is yet to be determined, but whistleblowers have used the press in the past as a means to check the government, be the watchdogs of our society, uncover the truth, and ensure that we live in a society with a truly free press, and will continue to do so in the foreseeable future. New media only opens more pathways towards seeking the truth.